Travelling to newfangled locations can often be a daunting experience even for the most experienced traveller. But fear not, for I, who some have correctly mistaken to be the filmmaker Miles McAvoy, am here to share and document my travels with you. Last time we took the Stena Line ferry from Harwich to the Hook of Holland and then up into the city of The Hague, but this time we're on to Amsterdam. Good morning from the Netherlands. It is day 2 of my Netherlands excursion here in The Hague. This morning I'm having a little trip to the coast, which is about a 10-minute tram ride up through the city, and then to have a look at the lighthouses and across the sea, and then heading back into the centre, what I didn't do yesterday, which is to see the main sites of The Hague, the Parliament building, the Royal Palace, the working palace of the Dutch royal family. And then this afternoon I'm taking the cross-country train into the capital city of Amsterdam. Now the weather today, it's a little bit drizzly and a little bit colder, but nothing that I'm not prepared for. So my mission now is to try and find the number 11 tram that is heading up to the coast. Now yesterday, it's a little bit confusing to remember the left and the right, having switched over from the UK, so I did get on the tram going in the wrong direction. So today I need to not make that mistake, as I'm fairly limited with time, as I don't really want to be leaving for Amsterdam any later than about 12:30, 1 o'clock, because it takes about an hour. And also tram lines come out of nowhere, like you could walk across that as a park and out of nowhere, freaking tram. I think it's this one, Haven. Okay, so it is this one, because this one takes me all the way to the Haven to have a look at the lighthouse and look over the coast, and then the other side, the exact same line, takes me straight to Station Den Haag HS, so the centre basically, the central station, which is what I want. So in about 6 minutes, I'm gonna go have a look. It's a bit like a rundown Brighton. Guys, I've got a meeting. It's high time I own up to my crimes here at the ICJ, the International Court of Justice. It's high time. They've got me. I'm gonna go hand myself in. I'll see you later. So the next stop on my little morning outing into The Hague before the train journey to Amsterdam is to check out the Royal Palace, the working palace of the Dutch royal family. Behind me is the working residence of the Dutch royal family, their palace in The Hague. This is much like Buckingham Palace in the sense that it's the official residence and that it is where all the documents, all the formality is done. Here, as you can see, there is a statue of William of Orange, the famous Dutch ruler. So I'm here now at what looks like a big food market, Sunday market basically. And from what I can gather, the Dutch not only like their stroopwafels, but they like croquettes, which are often stuffed with beef or veal ragu. As a vegetarian, not quite up my street, but there we go. It's sort of a car boot sale come Sunday market. There's like fruit and veg and fast food. But there's also people selling basically jumpers, t-shirts, hats, and a signed memorial to David Bowie. Not really for me. If you want a bucket, you can get one. The plan now is to head towards the Hague Central Station and try and find the overland to Amsterdam. It's had a lovely little time in The Hague, a good 24 hours. I would highly recommend going to the beach, getting a ride on the tram, and just generally just walk around. The back streets are really, really nice. One of the things I would say about traveling on your own is just without a huge plan, you get to just walk around alleyways and go, oh, I wonder what's down there, I wonder what's over there. And normally I stick to quite a rigid schedule, and I go where I need to be at what time, and I sort of follow more of an itinerary. Whereas this is the first time I've had more of a loose plan, and if I'm honest, it's a little bit more stress-free. Because you can walk down an alleyway or see a cool building and go, oh, I wonder what that is, and that's kind of where I am now. I'm in a courtyard, I think, could be the Dutch sort of Parliament area. I'm pretty confident. The buy-in, I could be completely wrong, Binnenhof. I want to give that a Google, and so future Miles can tell you how wrong I am. Here we are at the Hague Central Station. So the plan now is to try and find the fast sprinter direct train, which should take around 50 minutes to Amsterdam direct. There's lots of trains go all the time, some are direct, some are not, and also there's multiple Amsterdam stations. So let's try and get this right, because ending up at the wrong side of Amsterdam might be a little bit annoying. But this is the end of my time in The Hague. It's been a lovely few hours last night and today, and now on to Amsterdam. Here I am in Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands. It is a beautiful day, the sun's come out, the blue skies are here, the drizzle has long since gone since this morning, and behind me is a cathedral, and since it is Easter Sunday today, they put a flag in the Vatican. Isn't that nice? So my plan for this afternoon here in Amsterdam is to try and get a river cruise, to go to the Resistance Museum, and just have a wander around the canals, and maybe get some tourist crap, because if I'm gonna get it anywhere, I'm gonna get it here. I've just had a monumental amount of free cheese. The problem with Amsterdam is it's full of tourists like me, and they want to try and sell you stuff. And since cheese is famous for Gouda, where I'm hopefully going tomorrow, there's about 1 billion different cheese companies all going, come in sir, come in, try this cheese. And now I've had lots and lots of free cheese. I didn't film any because I was just too busy stuffing my face. So now I need to actually go and find something to do. Because at the moment, what's going to happen is I'm going to get dragged into cheese shops, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It is pouring with rain. I'm on top of the Nemo Science Museum, overlooking where I'm staying in the marina on the boat. It is now properly raining here in Amsterdam. It is a very lovely city. Somebody I was just walking past from the UK just described it as if London met Brighton, and I cannot think of a more apt description for Amsterdam. If you like those two things, you've just got to come. You've got to come to Amsterdam. The boat down there, I believe it's the Slightly Siren. Whoa! That is where I'm staying tonight, in the marina of Amsterdam, right next to the whole city. That right there is the big cathedral and the train station. It is all right here. It is a perfect spot, a lovely find, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like on the inside. So up here on top of the Nemo Science Centre is a free sort of exhibit, if you like. It's all got these it's all about renewable energy. So we've got some water, some sort of hydro turbines and all that jazz. So it's lovely, and it's got a lovely view over the city. It is situated directly above the tunnel that goes underneath Amsterdam to the north side, which is only accessible via this tunnel or via a free foot or cycle ferry. It is now about 5:10, and so I'm thinking head over to the boat, check it out, unpack, dry off a bit, and then reassess where to go for dinner and maybe for a little drink this evening. Down the stairs we go! And here we are, just as the rain is coming down at the cabin. Let's have a see what it's like. Because I could quite do with getting out of this rain. And here we are, inside accommodation number 2. It's a boat. So this is my cabin, and it is very snug. It's very small. Here's my bag, just there. And here's my bed, right under the stairs. Get a load of that. That is awesome. Basically, this hotel is it's more of a boat sort of stroke hostel kind of thing. So it's a series of boats all linked together by little bridges. So there's like food on one, accommodation on the other, like management on the other. So it's awesome, and it's all in the marina. So here's my little porthole. So I'm sleeping just below the waterline by the looks of things, which is pretty cool. And again, this is the second accommodation I've stayed in that is said a shared bathroom, which isn't a problem. But again, somehow, a private one. Don't know how I finessed it, but a private shower, private toilet, which I didn't expect, didn't mind for this trip, but I somehow got it. So the plan now is to head out for dinner. I've got an idea in mind of where to go. It is absolutely shocking it down, but leaving the bag behind shouldn't be a huge problem. See you later. I'm currently walking through Amsterdam. It is 7:15 at night. It's way brighter on my phone, but it is pretty dark here, and I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm. I'm soaked from head to toe. Will I make it to my restaurant? Who knows? I might as well jump in the canal. I'm this wet at this point. And at last we're back at the boat, hat on the porthole, had a fantastic night out at Mulligan's Irish pub. I cannot recommend it enough. It's a Sunday, so there was live Irish music, loads of Irish people, Americans, Brits, Netherlands, Dutch. It was fantastic. Had a couple of Guinness. Guinea? No, that's wrong. But all in all, a lovely night. I need to hang up my absolutely soaked jacket and jeans and socks. Ugh, it's so damp. Tomorrow, the plan is to head out, get some souvenirs, go to a museum, and then head over to, as I've been corrected, Hague, not Gouda, not Gouda, Hague, to get some cheese, go to a cheese experience, maybe, who knows, and then on to Rotterdam for the final stop on my whistle-stop tour of the Netherlands, or my Netherlands excursion. So, I'll see you all then. Time to get some shut-eye, hang some stuff up on the radiators, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Today is an action-packed day. A lot of moving, a lot of things I want to see and get done before my time is up tomorrow. I appear to have taken a wrong turn because somehow I've ended up in Austria. If you love city skylines, the Netherlands is the country for you. This is like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but for cheese. Cheese.